Hey everyone, Gil here at Camp Pat and Family Compound. I've been out here trying to fight the heat, especially for the lawn, and I'm slowly working on getting the lawn coverage for watering. So what I did out here in the backyard is, let me switch this around here. So I got 4 sprinklers out here, and then one more right there against the shop. And I got them on a timer, and so those cover just about the entire area. They cover from just about from that fence line, about 10 feet off that fence line, to the trees. And so what I'm going to be doing later on is adding one down along that back fence, not at the tree but a little bit farther. You'll see a piece of gray pipe sticking up there. I'm going to put one there, then another one between the 2 trees, have that on one line, and then 2 more, and then coming down, and then 2 more down here. So I'll have 6 total on there doing it. And since I'll be doubling them up, I'll be doubling up 2 per valve unit. They won't spray as far as single ones on a valve unit does, so which will work fine because I'll let it shoot out past the tree a little bit and mix where the other one's at. Let me show you what the type valves I got here for it. Alright, so I got these Orbit valve systems. I got 3 different types. I got this one here is battery powered, and it has 4 outlets on it. And so that handles this. The 2 on the end are on the same hose. I just have a splitter down there. And the rest of it all works pretty good. I tested it out, works fine. This is a single hose unit, and this one I got doing the planter beds here. So I got the soaker hose all working. I tested it out, it works great, so that's going there. The next thing I got to do is I got to put a splitter on here or somewhere on it, so I can have another line coming off here, so I can just have a hose coming across over this way here, over by here, and I need to put a 4 valve job over here. Since I got 6 down here, 2 on it, I'll take care of 3 of the lines. The 4th line I'm going to run soaker hose down along the cantaloupe and the cucumbers and the cantaloupe. So that's my plan for tomorrow, is work on that. Once the concrete is in, and it'll be 12 feet off the house, and it'll go all the way down to the end of the house there, I will put a couple of sprinklers along there that'll just go from straight up out this way here, and that'll help flush out the needed water out in this area here. Out in front is another story. We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to chop it here, and we're going to take it up over, I got something to show you over at the compost pile. Alright, so I'm over at the compost pile here. And if you saw the last video I did showing what was going on the compost pile, you'll notice that all the grass clippings makes it about twice as high as what it was after I cleaned out the straw out of the old pig building there, and gathered up all the leaves and piled it all out here. So this is, I'm getting, like, in mowing today, I probably got, I probably made about 10 trips over here, so that's 20 bags off the mower, and it's the rear bagger, so it's got 20 bags of at least that I put on there today, and probably another 10 yesterday. So my lawn puts out a lot of grass clippings, so that's all on there. Well, the problem is it dries out really quickly. So what I have is out there, if you see it, I got a little sprinkler out here. Got a little sprinkler there, and what I did was I put a timer on it, not like the others that are battery powered. These are mechanical. So all I just need to do, I got the water set to where I need it at for how much is going through for two different things. I just crank it on. I got it set for 45 minutes. And there it's going. It's sprinkling for, it'll sprinkle for 45 minutes on it and moisten it up. Now the other one here, I'll put it on for 15 minutes. Let's walk over and I'll show you what that one's doing. Don't want to get the camera wet. The pile of compost that was composting all winter long is bone dry in the middle. I mean, it's bone dry. See the dust and stuff? And so what I've been doing is I've been using my jet pipe to put water in there. I move it around every now and then. I just kind of move different spots and it just starts watering it from the inside. So I better grab a couple weeds out of the pile here right now. Don't want them using up all the nutrients. And so I will have to do this tomorrow morning too. It's cool. Come out and get all the weeds off it. So basically, I'm trying to get the water back in there to keep the composting process going. And yeah, so that's what's going on there. What I'm going to do is, after a couple more weeks of mowing, and that's built up a bit more, I'm going to come in here, dig some of this up, and sprinkle on top to kind of cap it. And hopefully it'll keep moisture in there, and I'll keep the sprinkler on top of it. What I'm going to do is I got a bunch more bales of straw across the street. I'm going to bring them over and run straw, a little wall of straw bales out here. I'm going to go out here a little ways too. So after I throw a bunch over on top of that, then I'll start piling the new stuff over here, new grass clippings and tree clippings and everything else over here. So that's what's going on here with the compost pile. Now let's go take a look out front and see how I'm taking care of the water out front. All right, before I get out front, that's the ride-on mower, and usually it fills the bags up and that space up above the bags up, and it blocks up the tube sometimes too on me, so I dump it all over there. So let's take a look what I'm doing over here. I'm changing things up from last year's stuff, and so I still have a splitter here. I got to get another twist timer to go on the soaker hose off on the right here, and that waters all these plants here. And so I got to pick up another one. That timer there I'm going to use for whatever special watering I need to do. If one area's not getting watered good, I'll just take a smaller sprinkler out there, put it in that area, turn it on for a little bit. So I got the big heavy duty water hose coming across here, and I put this down here, and I'm going to put one of the four valve watering systems on here, on this one here. Right now I just got one twist, and I got the other. I'll turn the timer on inside the house to remind me to come and turn these other ones off. And I move these around. So I got the one there, I kind of move it there, I move it up, I move that one down there, I move it out here, then I move it back this way here. This other one is, actually let me turn the other one on here. That would be this one here. I need to move it, but I'll show you where it's at. So let's walk down there. I got it down here by the blue spruce trees I just planted a little while ago. And you see it shoots out there pretty far. Let's stop here and you can see how it's shooting out there. It's shooting almost halfway across the lawn. So I got it there, and what I'll do is later tonight I'm going to go ahead and move it down to about where I'm standing at here, because it's spraying just about to the power pole. Actually, it's spraying it's getting that tree there, the third tree down. It's barely getting that third tree. So from here, it'll get that third tree, and it will go down past the trees here. And then in the morning, I'll move it down, and we usually have to move it like I do it in 4 spots along here, and that covers this side here really well. And so what I plan to do is, once the concrete's all in, for the driveway down. Once I got all that concrete coming in, and I'm not sure when it's going to be. That's another story. I have a plan down here to put this side and part of the other on a more high pressure system, or I should say high volume system. Let me get down here to do the access point, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because these right now, the water line, it's 1-inch water line going up under the house. Then it's 3/4 inch from the valve under the house to where it ties into the house, and everything in the house is on 3/4 inch except for several 1/2 inch. And I'm not sure whether this hose bib here and the one on the other side are 3/4 inch feed or 1/2 inch feed. But in either case, what I plan to do is put another T in down here for 1 inch and plumb it around and bring it up and out the side there, and have a little riser right up here. And from that riser, I'm going to see about getting some 1-inch sprinkler valves and hook 4 of them up, and then just run I'm not sure if I'm going to run 1-inch sprinkler valves or I'm going to do 3/4. I may do a 1-inch valve and just run 1-inch pipe down there and put several 3/4 things off of it, and that should give me be able to do the whole thing at one shot. Should be. But anyways, that's what's going on there with the watering. Watering is a challenge here. Every year it's getting a little bit easier as I figure things out and things get changed around. One of the other things that's going to happen, I don't know if you can really tell here, but there's a swale here, and Brandon graded it so it'd be up, so it, this would all supposedly fill with water off the irrigation ditch. Well, I found out that when he flooded, irrigated everything, water was getting underneath the house. So my wife and I decided, no, we're not going to flood irrigate. We're going to do other means to do it, including once all the concrete's in out here, and the concrete will come up right to this line here. This is property line. So the driveway will stop right here, and I'm going to run some either 2-inch or 3-inch, dig it around and cross over this point here. And at this point here, I'll work on another type of irrigation system I have. I got the pipe all ready for it. I just need to figure out how to do it. And that way, if I need to, if the city says, hey, conserve water on the city water, I can pull from the irrigation ditch, which I have water rights for 2 days a week on this property and 2 days a week on that property. And I can just, hook up my my pumps there and just turn it on and, not really flood irrigate, but it will douche a lot of water down here. So that's what's going on there. Just a quick update on the concrete. I got I got an email yesterday morning. The guy saying the concrete company he gets the concrete from, the concrete plant, is limiting how much how many trucks people can get a week, because there's a concrete shortage. Something I haven't heard around here, and I see a lot of trucks going out from the different ones. There's 3 concrete plants that I know of, and he said he was going to go have a meeting with me today to find out. But the initial thing was they were trying to limit him to 2 trucks a week, and so if he's got jobs going on, multiple jobs going on each week, that can get very he can be over it on one job. In fact, doing mine here is probably would have been probably been 3 or 4 trucks to do the amount of concrete that was scheduled for this week, and then another 2 trucks to do the rest of it for the first week in August. So anyways, this is probably rambling longer than I planned on, and all right, so I will see you around the next video. Keep yourself happy. Stay safe. Don't do anything foolish. Keep adding to your prepper pantry, and keep thinking about, if you haven't done it yet, do it. plant a garden, do an indoor garden if you have to. If you're in an apartment, you can do an indoor garden. Kaylin Strain's doing an indoor garden. Actually, not indoor garden. She's doing a patio garden up on her balcony. Okay, so several other people are doing indoor gardens in their apartments. It can be done. You can raise food that way, and it'll keep you from going hungry. All right. Oh, one final thing. Channel members get access to a lot of videos early than everybody else because, hey, they're channel members. They pay for that privilege. Channel membership is 99 cents a month. If you're interested in joining, go ahead and click down there. I believe it is. And a little button says join, and you can read about it. Alrighty? Alright, see you in the next video.